The Red Monster Inc. podcast is intended for a mature audience. Discretion is advised.
What up, everybody? It is the DOJ, and I'm here with your mother's favorite plumber, Elmac.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to another edition of the Red Monster Inc. podcast. We got all kinds of shit to talk about today. First off, I wanted to say that I really hope that all this YouTube shenanigans doesn't get our fucking channel deleted next year.
Yeah. Or, like, get us sued for something.
Yeah. I mean, that's worse.
Like, so, Jesus Christ.
What we're talking about is YouTube is, I guess they've been sued, but they are requiring all creators, regardless of location or whether or not they produce content for children or not, to designate whether their videos are made for kids. And I saw this a few weeks ago. Like, they even sent notification emails like, hey, you need to fucking do this.
You'd already done that, though.
I mean, I think there's some kind of age verification or something like that, but it's always been implied we were for a mature audience.
Right.
You know? Like, I don't know if I
mean,
selected...
we even have the fucking disclaimer at the beginning, too.
Right, and I don't know if I selected something to really, distinguish that or not.
Right, like a little box you have to click.
But, okay, the change is the result of YouTube's $170 million settlement with the FTC and the New York Attorney General for alleged violations of the U.S. Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which is COPPA.
Whoa, that's a mouthful.
That is. The law prohibits internet companies from collecting data from kids 13 and under, and YouTube was accused of violating that law.
Ooh.
So that is the big issue.
So how in the fuck are they going to turn that into people, like, going after individual channel people? That's YouTube shit. That's not us.
And I really need to do more research on all this. Like, I just started scratching the surface of all this afternoon.
Well, I mean, Jesus, they've been, like, changing their rules.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I mean, it changes from month to month.
6 times this year already?
Man, it's
like,
ridiculous.
Jesus fucking Christ.
First we were kind of affected by the new, strictness on copyrights of music and stuff like that, which we're going to get into in a little bit. And getting harder and harder to be a YouTube content creator.
Gay.
Yeah. But we want to let y'all know that regardless...
We'll figure it out. If our shit gets shut down, we'll do something.
We'll find a new outlet. And
we'll make our own damn internet site, and I can just go there and listen and watch.
Yeah, we'll do something.
And that's kind of why we like YouTube, is so we can put images up so people can see what the fuck we're talking about.
Right. Or visuals for the background or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do like to put stuff on the screen just to be like, hey, this is what we mean. Here is an example of the thing I just said.
Yeah.
We will always find a way. Red Monster Inc. podcast for life.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's stupid.
You don't like the DJ?
No, I don't. Like, I wish that shit would have never been invented.
Well, I don't know. I guess I kind of grew to like it in an ironic, funny kind of way.
Well, yeah, maybe that way, but I guess because it completely ruins whatever track it's in.
Oh, yeah, not in a track. Not in a track. But just in, Yo, I'm in the house.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
But, like, Master B's. Yeah. And then it goes into some slow fucking melodic shit. You're like, you just completely shat all over that track. Or if they do it in the middle, like in mixtapes.
Yeah.
God damn it. I was really digging this song, and then you put your stupid fucking tag in the middle of it, and I don't fuck you. I don't even want to listen to your shit. I don't want to buy your shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad they kind of quit doing that. Well, I can't say that because I don't listen to shit anymore.
Don't listen to new music. But you're right, though. It did get to a point there where it was like everybody's tag was in their shit, and it was just like, yo, you just stop. You know what I mean?
It's like, we know who made the beat because it's on the back of the paper.
Yeah. Everybody got to get their shout out, man.
I know. Oh, we don't know if you can read. We can't. Shots fired.
Mac is shooting from the hip over here.
Oh shit. But yeah, we'll find a way to get our shit out there for people. And
I think it's stupid though. I think it's just one more way that they're gonna try to regulate
what's being said.
Right. And
yeah, because you said you were telling me earlier that if you aren't making money for YouTube, that you have the potential ability of being.
I've heard
mixed.
that. I've heard if you're not, commercially doing something for YouTube, that they do have the right to just 86 your page. So let's just hope that don't happen. Like I said, if it does, we will find a new home.
It's just America's way of trying to regulate the internet.
Yeah.
Because we got to regulate everything.
And that's why we do this show, is because we want to be able to speak freely and unfiltered and not have somebody be like, hey, you can't fucking say that.
Yeah.
And hey, it's if you don't know already, you're stupid, but hey, the show is not for kids. So I said it. FTC.
And we said it at the beginning of the fucking thing, too.
So eat a dick. A dick.
With whipped cream on it. No peanut butter.
No peanut butter for you.
Bitch. So, how about Elizabeth Banks and her new Charlie's Angels movie that bombed all the way to the ground?
Shows you how much I fucking know, because I didn't even know there was a new Charlie's Angels movie.
Yeah, apparently it's already been out in theaters, and I'm like, I didn't
it's
even
already been out in theaters
know.
And died a death.
Yeah. But she said...
was it a quick death, at least?
Fuck if I know. I'd only just been seeing stupid trailers for it after it had already been in theaters. But, no, she said that it bombed because men don't like to go see women as lead roles in action films.
No, people just don't want another fucking Charlie's Angels reboot.
Yeah, that's like... Who the fuck even asked for that?
Yeah.
12 people?
No, if it would have been Elizabeth Banks as somebody awesome, then yeah, it would have been a different fucking story.
Well, she, like... that was a TV... That's like trying to make Dallas into this badass movie now. No, you're not. Nobody cares. Let it live where it was. People were trying to say that, we went and saw Wonder Woman and, Captain Marvel, their lead action roles. Well, her rebuttal for that was, that's a male genre. Comic books are a male genre.
Shut up.
That's why you went to see it.
Shut up.
Because you're a bunch of fucking nerds.
Why has it just gotten so, popular to just take shots at that?
At the comic book
At
realm?
the comic book fandom, or comic book movies aren't real cinema. It's just like all that's going on right now. And it's just like, I can understand if you're fatigued by all the superhero shit. Yeah. I really do get that. Yeah. I do get that. But again, it's just, right now there's no superhero movies out right now. And what is out that is compelling? Nothing. Because you suck at making fucking movies. That's the point, bitch. And that's the thing. It's like, make something that doesn't suck. Or that you're not rehashing from fucking 20 years ago, 30 years ago, whatever the fuck. So, that's the point. Give me something new. Give me something original. It's not impossible.
At all.
And that's the thing. Everybody's just... When is the day of the reboot going to be fucking dead? Because it needs to be.
I don't see that happening. Because they've kind of done that ever since movies have started.
Yeah, but...
How many Dracula films have there been?
That's true.
One of the first films ever made was a Dracula film. And they have redone that shit over and over and over. Which, granted, they've always done some cool twists in some of them, but some of them have just been bullshit, too.
Dracula is actually like a public domain character, too, so that's why.
Yeah.
Dracula's been done over. It's the same thing with Sherlock Holmes. There's been a million fucking Sherlock Holmes. Just because you can, because he's public domain.
Right.
You, listening right now, could go out and write your own fucking Sherlock Holmes story, and nobody can do shit about it.
If you're gonna bitch about something, say that they didn't go see your movie when that was your baby. You created it from beginning to end. Not some shit that you're like, I'm just gonna do this a little bit different, and then everybody will love it.
Exactly. You know, it's not like you were out there Ben Affleck in it or something.
Right.
You know?
You didn't write this story.
Yeah.
You didn't create these characters. They've already been there.
Right. You're piggybacking off of some shit that was already done.
And nobody really gave a shit about it.
No. Well, I mean, how much? I mean,
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels. When did those movies, like the ones with
the one with Cameron Diaz
and them, come out?
Like early 2000s, maybe. And even those, to me, weren't fucking great. I mean, I guess they were good for their time, but I don't know. Because that one had like Lucy Liu in it too.
Yeah. Drew Barrymore.
Oh, wow, I forgot she was in it.
Yeah, it was Drew Barrymore, Cameron Diaz, and Lucy Liu.
Whoa. I know that they got Kristen Stewart. And she plays the main blonde fucking lead role.
Yeah, yeah. Which I thought was crazy, because you wouldn't really assume her for something like that.
And I thought, like, Charlie's Angels were supposed to be hot chicks.
You don't think Kristen Stewart's attractive?
No.
No.
No. She will never be 30.
I was just thinking that.
Never.
Kristen Stewart.
Sorry.
So she's in the Booty Hall of Shame.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a new thing. That's a new thing.
That's it.
She's the very first one. Wow. Congratulations, Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're in the Booty Hall of Shame.
Now, that's not to say you're not an awesome person. It's just saying you need to eat some cheeseburgers, baby.
Well, I would do her. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, you probably envision her from The Runaways.
Yeah, to some degree.
So I still have yet to see that movie.
Joan Jett.
Yeah, I still have yet to see that movie, but
that was definitely my favorite movie of hers.
I've heard she did well in that one.
She did. Yeah, she was almost like meant for that part.
Well, good for you.
But Joan Jett was a weird chick, so
she was.
It worked.
Yeah. She was bi, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of that implied in that movie with Dakota Fanning's character. I forget that chick's name. Don't hate me, internet. And the Charlie's Angels that we were talking about came out in 2000.
Oh.
So 19 fucking years ago.
Yeah. Boo.
It's almost been 20 years. It doesn't matter. People still remember it.
Yeah.
That's the point.
And we don't want to.
Yeah, that's the point. Like,
let it go.
Just let it die. All the classic, like, TV shows and stuff like that, like, just leave them alone.
Yeah.
You know? It's like Bewitched and stuff like that, you know?
They redid Charmed.
Yeah. See, that, no. That's definitely not been long enough.
Yeah. It would be like trying to redo Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Now, there are some movies I would like to be seen redone, just only for special effects reasons.
You know what my biggest one is that I would like to see?
What?
Dick Tracy.
Ooh.
And a modern day Dick Tracy. Imagine it, folks.
Done by Frank Miller.
No. I have a very different feeling about Frank Miller lately.
Really? Yeah. What? Where did this come from?
Just taking the time to get to know who the hell Frank Miller is.
Really? Oh, hell.
I don't know. He's another odd one, you know? But I don't know. I know he's been writing Superman, and a lot of people have accused him of kind of burying Superman because he doesn't like the character.
Really?
Yeah. I know you've heard of the whole "I'm the goddamn Batman."
Yeah.
That came from Frank Miller, and that whole run of, I think it was All-Star Batman and Robin, or Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder. I forget the name of the title, but it had Jim Lee as the artist, and Jim Lee is incredible. Like, he's done Hush and the New 52 Justice League, like all the pimp,
good stories and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the killer artwork. He doesn't have anything to do with the story.
Okay.
Anyway, it was so, like, he kind of got off on being Batman and locking young Dick Grayson in the Batcave and making him eat rats to survive and all this fucked up shit. It's just weird. It's just weird, off the wall shit that changes the foundation of who the character is.
Yeah.
I could see where with Dark Knight Returns, where that was okay to do because he was older. Mm-hmm. You had that room to kind of change him,
to be jaded or whatever,
but not to play early
psycho,
early Batman and be a fucking sociopath.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, there's a lot of things about Frank Miller that I'm just kind of like, he seems kind of like Alan Moore, like he's just a miserable fuck. Like,
damn.
So I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Well, I guess I was just really thinking about Sin City.
Well, if you're talking imagery-wise, then yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I don't want Frank Miller near my Dick Tracy movie. Let me have it, Hollywood.
Oh, wow.
I would do it fucking justice. You wanted to get into some music stuff,
I
sir.
do. Fucking music,
We kind of started scratching that surface earlier.
Yeah.
Talking about YouTube and their copyright bullshit for music. And it's been hard since that, because I am a very music oriented person. I'm also very much a believer that music kind of sets the tone and paints a picture for certain things. So there's been a lot of times where I'm like, oh, this song would be perfect, and then I check the music policies and it's like, nope, can't do it. And I'm like, but I'm not monetized. And they're like, still doesn't matter, can't have it, it's mine.
So stupid.
And it just kind of makes me like sour towards those artists, and I know it's kind of petty, but it's like, I'm not even trying to make anything off your shit. I just want to use your shit to reflect a feeling.
Yeah, to enhance the experience for the listeners.
I can't do that.
So stupid.
I have to use public domain music.
But I fucking love music, which I'm not into most of what is new now.
No. Neither one. I'm sorry. I think that's safe to say.
I mean, granted, there are every once in a while those new bands or a new artist that comes along and has a song.
Somebody always breaks through the cracks.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice. Like, right when Halsey was coming up, there were a few songs of hers that I liked, but now
you got burnt out on it.
Yeah. Real quick. But I've always been this huge metal fan.
Yeah, ever since I can remember.
Yeah.
But it's Bells has been a metalhead.
When did you first hear some good heavy rock? And who was it?
That's an interesting question, because I have to think back.
Like about how old were you? Were you middle school, elementary school?
Probably, I'm wanting to say elementary school, but it could have been middle. I can remember being maybe 10 or 11 and listening to like Ozzy Osbourne and MTV was a thing,
right?
When I was growing up, which is kind of a downer for kids nowadays. But I guess YouTube. It's all the same.
Nah.
Whatever. But I don't know. There was I got exposed to bands like Soundgarden and Metallica and bands like that at a pretty young age.
Okay.
To kind of shape what my musical taste would grow to be later.
That's so crazy, because a lot of people that got into metal were into it at kind of an early age. Most of the people.
Maybe that's how it kind of happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's cool.
But that was opposite for me, though. Because when I was growing up, like, I was always in the car with my mom. So whatever she listened to is what I had to listen to. And it was always some Celine Dion.
I was about to say,
Whitney
she listened to the divas.
Yeah, she listened to all the pop shit, and then my dad, he always listened to like 50's.
Oh wow, he listened to
like
oldies.
some doo-wop or some
Wow.
fucking like the old school R&B, the Temptations and
like
the
Motown
stuff, definitely, which really shaped a lot of my taste in music,
right.
And probably is why I'm so goddamn picky. But it wasn't until I was like 13 years old and I came across fucking Matchbox 20, fell in love with them at an early age, and then of course the other band that probably is everybody our age is one of their first rock bands, Nirvana. But yeah, it was Matchbox 20, and I listened to that CD hundreds of times, over and over. And there was one particular song on there, it was track 10. The name of it was Busted. It's unlike any of the other tracks on that album, and it had a very dark tone. And that's when I started realizing, I was like, I think I want something different, something more heavy, something more aggressive than this. And then got into Nirvana, and that still had that heavy sound to it, but it still didn't quench that thirst, you know? And it wasn't until, goddamn, I was 16, 17 years old, and I found As I Lay Dying. And what I did is I went to Best Buy, back when that shit was open.
Back when that was a thing.
Yeah. And I was like, I need something different. I'm tired of heavy music with clean vocals, like Alice in Chains and Tool and all this stuff.
Right.
Like, I'm not taking away from any of their stuff. I wanted something different.
You wanted some bro.
I did, but all the shit that was out, like Slipknot and stuff, it was all a certain type of vocals that they had. And I was like, I like it, but there's something else that I'm looking for. And I went to Best Buy, started in A. And I'm like, I'm just going to look, and whatever fucking cover pops out, I'm buying it and listening to it. So I'm looking, I finally get down to it, and it's like a skull embedded in flames. And it was from Metal Blade Records. I was like, I know Metal Blade Records. Just about everything I've listened to from them's been good. Buying it. I put that shit in, and I had that, you know, that wave of chills that comes over you when you hear something that just touches your fucking soul.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is it. This is it. And I fucking fell in love with that shit. And just started going down that rabbit hole of all that stuff. Music, like, it definitely changes who you are.
Oh, definitely. It definitely shapes who you are, who you come to be.
Well, did you ever have anybody on your ass about, you shouldn't listen to that type of music because it'll warp your mind.
Oh,
It'll turn you into a bad person.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Definitely.
I can kind of agree with that to some degree now. It definitely does influence.
But that's everything. Everything you consume.
Yeah. And I guess if you're a very musical person, you'll let that influence you.
Yeah, definitely. Especially being younger. It's very easy to let that kind of stuff influence you.
And it took me, I got on a binge for that for years, and ended up going to hang out with some chicks one night on a weekend, and one of their boyfriends was there. They were all older, and me and him ended up like going to the store or some shit, and he was like, so what kind of music you listen to? I was like, oh, nothing but heavy stuff, only like heavy metal stuff. He's like, that'll change. I was like, no, it won't. I'll always just only want to listen to this shit even when I'm 50 years old. He's like, no. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna stop listening to it,
but that's not gonna be all.
But the older you get, you're gonna evolve, and you're gonna start listening to different stuff, more mellow, more whatever. Especially when you get a girl. I was like, I've got a girlfriend. That doesn't.
Because everything's so goddamn final when you're that young.
And I was like, no,
it's forever, man.
And sure enough, fucking a year or so later, I'm getting into shit like him. which is totally left field from what the fuck I was listening to.
It's crazy you bring up him, because I recently got back on a him binge.
Yeah?
That's something that's weird about him that I've found, is like their songs never stop being good to me.
Yeah. Just kind of got burnt out.
I just kind of got burnt out, yeah. But like, I'll still want to rock Buried Alive by Love or Circle of Fear or something. Something will pop in my head, or Pretending, or...
But you know what's awesome is now that we can get all the different versions of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they
we
had like 50 million imports back in the day.
Yeah, we were dying to try and find every different version of all this, because we'd heard other versions in like Viva La Bam or CKY or something like. Well, that's not the version that's on the album.
I heard. Yeah.
But yeah, him was cool.
They still make. They still make great music.
Yeah.
Like, that is a talented band and a fantastic band to see live if you ever have a chance.
Yes.
We got a chance to see them, and they were fantastic and very like personal almost.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, the chicks were like all creaming in their pants.
Oh my god!
All at once.
The females at that show.
It was great.
Yeah, Mary.
Yeah, they were all the emo-looking chicks too.
Well, it was like the emo chicks, but it was just like there was some badass bitches there too.
Yes, there were. Which, anytime you go to a big show like that, there's going to be some of those. Unless you go to an ICP show, then they're all weird. They may be hot as fuck, but they're all fucking weird, multicolored hair.
I was about to say, there are the hot ones, and then there's the fat ones. If you think there's not fat juggalettes at the show, you are wrong.
That's the ones that are always getting their face paint on all the rappers' dicks.
Well, I was about to say, remember our first time going to see Twisted, we walk up and there's a chick sucking another chick, a bit like a bigger chick's tit.
Oh, yeah.
Just out in the open.
Oh, wow. I can't believe I forgot about that.
Blast from the past.
I think I repressed that on purpose. Wow. Yeah.
And Fago baseball.
Speaking of tits, just random little bit. Me and my daughter were at Walmart yesterday, and this lady's walking around feeding her baby, fat woman with a tit in the baby's mouth, and my daughter goes, Dad, why do they think it's okay to let the baby be on the boob out in public like that? I think it's gross. It's like, thank you. 14 years old,
like, and
female,
you are right.
Yes, you're absolutely right. She's like, don't they make stuff for them to put over that? They do.
I was about to say,
they make
totally,
little feeding blankets that just go right over the shoulder, drape over the baby's head, doesn't suffocate them, doesn't fucking hurt them. But yeah, back on music. Fucking, you know, my mom actually introduced me into a band that most people know who they are, Pink Floyd. But it was crazy. She's the one that introduced it to me.
Right.
Especially hearing her taste.
Yeah.
Growing up and all that
It's
shit.
very far from Whitney Houston.
Very. But she's like, you know what we used to listen to when I was a teenager? Ride around and smoke a joint too.
Smoking the reefers.
I was like, oh yeah? She's like, yeah, I'm going to buy this album for you and we're going to listen to it on the way home. And it was like an hour ride from where we were. And she bought me The Wall. And we put that bitch in, turned that son of a bitch up. Holy shit. That was one of the first musical experiences.
Yeah.
Because of their dynamic and just the way that they compose their music.
Yeah.
Starting off with some
kind of like an epic, like an Odyssey almost.
Definitely. Like, you've seen the movie, right?
Yeah, I have.
Fucking
I was just
amazing.
about to ask, had you seen the movie?
Oh, I want to find it again.
Yeah.
I need to find that bit. I used to own it.
Surely it's out there.
I used to own a lot of fucking movies. I used to have Haggard.
Oh, yeah, I used to have a shit ton of DVDs.
I mean, I still do, but fuck. All the ones I've lost.
Impressive DVD collection.
A few years ago, my mom tried to organize them for me, and she cataloged them. And I think I had 475.
Wow.
at that time. That was years ago.
Right, so you probably have way more now.
Well, here lately, since, you know, the internet's been a thing,
right,
streaming,
right.
And I haven't bought nearly as many, but I have been getting on the Vudu.
Yeah.
And buying movies on there.
You know what I heard?
What did you hear?
I heard that Disney wants to kill the movie theater.
What? For real?
I've heard that. I've heard, because somebody brought up the point. They're like, think about all the movies that Disney dropped this year. They dropped Endgame and Lion King, and they're ending the Star Wars saga, you know. Plus, Endgame was the end of 10 years of movies and storytelling. They played all their big cards this year.
Aladdin, too, didn't they?
Aladdin.
Dumbo, was that this year?
I think so. They've done a lot. They've made a lot of fucking money this year.
Yeah, they have.
Plus, they just did Disney Plus, and now the thinking is it would be more beneficial for us for you to pay us $7 to $8 a month as opposed to you paying 15 to go to the movies, and we only get 6 of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, numbers wise, it makes sense. You're like, oh shit, they're gonna try to phase everything into Disney Plus.
Well, they better get Disney Plus fixed first, because there's been quite a few issues that people have bitched about.
Oh yeah?
Like, it doesn't, if you're watching a series, it doesn't let you know what episode you just finished. Like, if you stop it and you go to work and you come back and you want to watch it that evening, you got to figure out, you got to remember what episode you were on.
Right.
You got to remember where you are in the episode.
Oh wow.
A few other things that people were busy, but I'm like, you're Disney. Netflix got this shit right the first go around. Yeah. Same thing with Hulu. Like, what are you doing? You just made like $100 billion this year. What the fuck?
Yeah, you should have 0 technical problems
at all. But I've also
hear that, fucking Mickey? I found your Achilles heel.
Yeah, bitch. But I also heard that, and this is true, that if you have Verizon Wireless, you get Disney Plus for a year for free.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
Because they're watching it back at the house right now.
Wow.
And Cassie and her mom, they're on Verizon. Free for a year.
Wow.
So I can go watch Mandalorian. See Baby Yoda. Or whatever the fuck that thing is.
It's adorable is what it is.
It is pretty cute. I never say that word.
No. Well.
Gay. Gay. Shut up, Gopher.
Good shit. Well, sorry, side tangent.
Yeah, again, side tangent.
Because Disney's everywhere. But, music.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about.
What kind of music have you been into lately?
Lately, I'm very into lo-fi, which if you're not familiar with lo-fi, it's like a very chill, instrumental hip-hop. I love that shit. You can find a lot of channels on YouTube that are live that just stream nothing but. But also, especially getting into Stranger Things, I got really into 80's like synthwave. Yeah. And that's the thing I tell people all the time. I'm like, man, if 13-year-old me heard Now Me's playlist, I would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's a lot of shit that I probably would have swore I would have never listened to.
Like, that's so gay. Only pussies listen to that.
Anything from the 80's is gay. But no, I don't know. Something about that style and digital.
I love the intro to Stranger Things.
Yeah, me too.
And when you showed me that Ariana Grande track,
yeah, the mashup,
music, oh my god. I already like Ariana Grande, which is fucking weird to say.
Right.
Because
I get it.
15-year-old me would have heard me saying that shit, he'd kick me right in the dick. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah, well, bitches and heartstrings will make you appreciate music that you didn't think you would before.
That's true. I just think you You mature, you grow out of that. Just I gotta be hard all the time.
I can't like a pop singer.
That's so not cool.
That's so not
somebody
manly.
Somebody else is gonna be like, oh, you listen to that? Oh. It's like, how about you not worry about what the fuck I listen to? It ain't in your ears.
Right. And that's the thing. At the end of the day, it doesn't... If it makes you happy, fucking listen to it.
Yeah.
I've listened to so many things that I was like, man, people would probably make fun of me, but oh well. But that's the thing. If it touches you, then it did what it was supposed to.
Yeah. I do find that I don't have a lot of people that like the shit that I do like, though. Like, there's not a lot of people that'll ride around the car listening, at least that I hang out with and know, that listen to, like, some Bloodhound Gang. Just bumping that shit through the neighborhood or whatever.
I can get down on some Bloodhound Gang.
Dude, have you heard any of their new shit?
I haven't.
It's fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
They're a great band.
They really are musically tautalented.
They are so talented. Like, if they ever really wanted to be serious, I think they could. But
that one track that they did with Villavallo.
Yeah. Something Diabolical.
Yes. That was an awesome track.
That is a great track.
And to me, it felt very non-comic.
Right.
Definitely not like...
Kiss Me Where It Smells Funny.
Yeah. Or Bad Habit. Or no. What the fuck? Yeah, Bad Habit, is it? With me, baby.
I always forget the name of that damn song.
There it is. Bad Touch.
The Bad Touch.
Bad Touch.
But yeah, I mean, that song was so popular when it first came out.
It was. I remember seeing it on The Box.
Yeah. It was around the time of The Box.
You know, I feel like that was a really good idea.
At the time, definitely.
Being able to vote in what video you got to watch next.
I forgot how much it cost, but
yeah,
you had to like pay for it. That was where you could watch ICP's Another Love Song music video. That
like shot them up big time.
Yeah, that was big exposure.
It really was.
Pretty much anybody that was anybody at that time had a video.
But you know what? Because of that song, that made them appealing to other people other than hardcore juggalos. And I know that was one of the songs that everybody hated that was a hardcore juggalo because
I was about to say, ICP did try to go mainstream at one point in time, but it just didn't work out.
But I think that gained them a lot more fans.
Yeah.
Temporarily, anyway.
Yeah, they definitely had phases where they had more fans than others.
Right.
You know, just based off of whatever exposure. You know, the wrestling thing really heightened them around the Great Malenko era. Violent J even said there was a time where he could tell there were fake fans and it was weird.
Yeah.
Which I imagine would be weird as a musician when you're used to having this like cult-like following and then all of a sudden you've got these poser kind of people coming up to you.
Oh, I like your stuff. Yeah, what album do you like? I don't remember.
All of them, man.
The one with the Joker on the front. Okay.
Security.
Yeah. What's your name? I'll write it down. Thanks, Dick.
I guess that's how you compensate for that. You just have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm just gonna fuck with these people.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, definitely.
So do you listen to any heavy shit anymore?
Not really.
No?
I can't really say that I do.
Do you look for new music anymore, or you just kind of let it fall? I just
kind of let it fall in my lap, man. It's weird. I go through weird phases with music.
You know what you should do? Is you should go back to some of the shit that you used to listen to and check out their new stuff if they have it. Because Lacuna Coil, like right after, was it Karma Code?
I had that album, the one after Karma Code. I can't remember the name.
Right after that, I kind of fell out with them. I burnt myself out on them. And then through Pandora, I started hearing some of their newer shit.
Started trickling.
It's like the perfect combo of some good heavy melodic stuff, like even some operatic vocals.
Yeah.
from the chick. She's so hot.
Christina Scabia.
Yes, I love her. Booty of the week.
Booty of the week.
Booty of the week, definitely.
Aha. That's a both of us booty of the week.
Yeah.
Because she's got presence. Like, I remember watching a live performance and just being captivated by her.
Yes. Oh, I love that they're from fucking Italy.
Yeah, they're from Italy. They're a very unique band, but I like them.
And I love that dude, his accent when he sings, because, you know, English isn't his first language, so he has that Italian accent. Oh, he's got some great...
Oh, they're harmonizing, too. It's
amazing.
Incredible.
Amazing.
You've got those rare harmonies like that.
Yeah.
That it's just magical. Like, I always think about Alice in Chains.
Oh, my God.
You know, how they harmonized together.
Which the new Alice in Chains...
It's so close.
Very well. If you're going to get... You couldn't get any closer, in my opinion.
Right, you couldn't. Really and truly. I'm sure it's probably not the same for a lot of people, but still. I mean,
it is different because I have a couple of
albums. You know, good on them for still making music.
Oh, but it still has that essence of them, of the old Alice in Chains.
Right.
The way that they write their music and the beats and kind of that slow droning mixed in with the fast-paced stuff. How they can go from bluesy type stuff to kind of grungy stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I really dig it. Kudos. You guys did well finding a new singer. One thing I don't like nowadays is how infused hip-hop is into everything. It's infused into every commercial now.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's infused in fucking everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Even kids' shows.
Yeah.
I'm over it. I'm fucking over it.
Yeah. No, I get that. It is. It's very, like, the default to go to, almost.
And that's not to take away from hip-hop.
Right, that's not, there's no hate on hip-hop here, obviously.
Well, there's some hate on some hip-hop.
Well, yeah, but, I mean...
Yeah. When you got
me and Mac
fucking
both
garbage mush mouth rap.
Yeah. Yeah, the mumble rap shit can all go, eat a bag of baby dicks, motherfucker.
And then get arrested.
Me and Mac both were a part of the local hip-hop scene for a while.
Yeah. Jared recording and me engineering. Which that was so much fun. And I gained a new respect for hip-hop. Because before then, I just thought it was easy.
Right.
You're tapping on a thing to make your beat.
Right.
And
it's all programmed.
You're saying rhymes into a mic. Big deal. You got bands out here who are using every body part to make their music.
Right, they're playing instruments.
Yeah, and they have to be on time with each other versus this shit, you can do it digitally and have everything on beat specific to where even if you fuck up, the computer fixes it. But it still does take talent.
Yeah.
Just being able to compose a beat. A good beat.
Yeah.
A good beat. Anybody can make a fucking beat.
Right.
But a good beat, something that actually draws emotion out of you. Or,
absolutely. That makes the lyrics come.
Yes. You know? Yes.
A lot of times that would be kind of my process, was hearing the beat and, you know, the words would come with whatever the feeling was that came from it.
So, in that way, I will always have respect for hip-hop. But where it is now...
I was about to say, modern hip-hop is
garbage.
But
like, nobody cares about real lyricists anymore. I mean, they've tried making comebacks. So you have those few in-between ones that come up. Mostly because Eminem or somebody put them out there.
Right.
But, like, what my kids listen to, I'm just...
Yeah.
Fucking... Tekashi 6ix9ine, like that motherfucker. I hope he gets murdered for snitching. I hope he does.
Stop snitching, motherfucker.
No, keep snitching. Die, bitch. Take all you fucking idiot mumble rappers down with you.
I hope you die.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yep. Brought it all back around.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Metal music has always been about talent to me, which is why I've always appreciated it. When you got that drummer, especially your drum-driven metal music, the double bass pedals and being able to keep in time with the toms and the snare and the fucking cymbals and shit, and being the technicality of it, not just banging on them.
Right.
That kind of shit, like Slayer and all. Yeah. I need structure.
You don't like fucking Slayer?
No, I don't.
No, I don't either. Not my flavor.
But I need structure. I need bits where I can get into the flow and nod my head. And then if you want to change it up, that's cool.
Right.
But make sure it all matches.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just do random shit.
Yeah.
Which is why a lot of people think metal music is just noise.
It's just noise.
Because they can't hear the rhythm.
Right.
Not to mention the vocals. The screaming. People,
I can't even understand what they're saying.
Oh, yeah. God, I used to hear that so much growing up, you know.
How do you even understand what they're saying?
but you know, you develop an ear for that.
You do.
After you've looked up the lyrics enough to figure it out.
Yeah, you do. You do kind of learn it, you know. And that's the thing. Like, you kind of have to have respect for all genres of music, because all of it takes talent to do. You know, I don't like country, but I don't dispute that there are good country artists out there.
Yes. And I will say
and I don't
that
doubt
too.
that it's not difficult, you know. So.
Okay, first I'm going to say this, fuck country.
Right.
But after that, there are your musical geniuses in country. Your Johnny Cashes.
Right.
I would say like Hank Williams and shit like that. But
country's.
I,
I mean, just like every genre has morphed into something else. Most old codgers will tell you that country ain't country no more.
No, it's not. It's really not.
It's like rock and pop mixed with a twang.
Yeah, and that's the thing that turns me off is that meow meow shit.
I tell you what, I'm kind of combining both points that you were making earlier about hip hop being infused in everything. Hip hop, country.
Yeah.
There's a thing about it. Okay, there's
you talking about country rap?
Country rap.
Yeah.
Not Southern themed rap.
Right.
Because Southern themed rap, like for an example, like the opening theme to Justified.
Right. Okay.
Tones is the name of the artist. You know, it's got a Southern banjo kind of sound and beat with hardcore rapper lyrics over the top. I'm not talking about that because I think that shit is dope. I actually wanted to do some of that myself. Boondocks is another good example.
Yeah. But, I mean, even some of Yellow Wolf shit.
Yeah. You know, that infusion of the South with hip hop.
Right.
It can be tastefully done, but what I'm talking about is like your Cowboy Troys and your fucking your fucking Uncle Cracker whenever he was trying to do his shit. That kind of shit bugs the fuck out of me.
They're rapping about big trucks and mud.
Right.
And
like there's that
redneck orgies.
Something like Tennessee Line, I forget the name, but they're like a full piece band, but they gesture and act like rappers, but they're country, and it just bugged the hell out of me, man. I was like, no, you can't, like, can't have the best of both worlds.
You know what else, like, along those lines, I remember being in school, and these motherfuckers in their big trucks and mud tires, and they get in wearing their...
And my truck nuts.
And my big Rebel Flag t-shirt, and they get in, they got fucking rap bumping all the way down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
yeah, you would see that so much.
I'm like, that doesn't match at all.
Well, I mean, you gotta show how them speakers beat, man. It's all about them speakers.
And country music just don't do it.
They don't do it. You gotta have that bass to make your car go...
Yeah, dude, there's somebody that drives by my house
that has
shit
that
every day, and I want to throw a fucking brick through their windshield. God damn it.
You're getting old, Mac.
It's one thing. But at 11 o'clock at night, you're rolling past my house and my windows are vibrating. I hate you. I fucking hate you.
I hope you die, motherfucker.
It's 11 o'clock at night. Motherfuckers is trying to be in bed asleep or fucking, and they don't want to hear that shit. It's fucking kids is what it is. It's fucking kids. Little motherfucking kids. getting off from Zaxby's and McDonald's. Little bastards.
Goddamn kids. Fucking always skateboarding on the sidewalk.
Ruining everything.
Ruining our society.
Ugh.
Okay, boomer.
I just
we're both millennials. Just
I know that.
Just to clarify.
Right. We're early millennials.
We're aware.
We're like right at the beginning.
I just think okay boomer has gotten to be like a thing, and I'm just like, shut up.
It is, and it's like, it wasn't until like yesterday that it had to be explained to me that it's a very disrespectful remark.
Yeah.
Because I just saw it as a fucking meme or
it's a diss on the baby boomers, man.
But it's like basically them rolling their eyes at what the fuck they're saying.
Right.
And in some instances, I can understand that. Some shit's like, oh, shut the fuck up.
Right.
You ruin shit for us, too.
Right.
But it's also, quit making excuses. Get off your fucking ass and
Right.
make your fucking way.
There are valid points to both sides.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to take a side on that one. Let's just all agree that currently the world is fucked up.
Oh, yeah. I don't see it getting any better.
Let's all come together, you guys.
Yeah. You gotta pay me first.
I mean, how does that help me, though?
Exactly.
Okay.
You're trying to be a socialist society. Oh, why?
That is the second time I've been accused of being a socialist on this show. God damn it.
What? We're supposed to care about each other? That's bullshit.
That's what happens when you hang out with Big Barry O all the time.
Damn straight, sir.
Shit started rubbing off on you.
Y'all been going around Bernie Sanders?
The burn.
I like Bernie Sanders.
I do like Bernie Sanders.
I like what he has to say, and I like his ideas behind a lot of the things that he wants to do.
Yeah.
I completely understand.
I just wish he would have won last time as opposed to him trying to run again. Because, man, that dude is old. He's old and frazzled.
He is, and I feel like if he was to become president, he would die like 5 years after he got out.
It would kill him.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Like, Burn, make sure you get a good vice president, bro.
Yeah.
Just in case. But yeah, I don't want to get off on some politics shit.
I don't know enough about politics.
I don't
to
either.
Get on it anyway.
I try to.
I've heard shit, but
oh yeah, well, I just try to repress.
Yeah,
as much as I can.
I just
every time I would try to get caught up with what was going on, I would just get so mad, and the tumor in my brain would get larger.
Right.
And I would just be like, yeah, well, not gonna do it.
It becomes so overwhelming when you think about all the shit that they're doing.
Right.
All the ways they're getting over on us, all the ways they're...
Oh, yeah.
Like, just the state of how our country is run now. It's not run by politicians anymore, it's run by big corporations.
Exactly. It's all business.
Mm-hmm. Whoever can make me the most money is gonna get what they want.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. That is the society we live in.
Whatevs. Let's go to Mars and start over.
Hey, bro. I got a spaceship. We can go whenever.
Let's bounce. Fuck out of here.
We are going to go on some space adventures.
Space adventure!
Here in the near future.
We should probably get back on music.
Yeah, well, I was just sitting here thinking, something that I discovered recently is swing hop.
Swing hop?
And it's like hip-hop and old swing music blended together. And it actually was very cool. I was like, that's fucking interesting.
What artist was that?
I don't recall the artist. It was just the beat.
Okay.
I'm all the time looking for music for the show.
Okay, yeah.
And this just happened to be something that I looked up. It was happy accident kind of thing.
Was it something that we could use?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So you should have that playing right now.
I was going to say. It'll probably be playing as I'm saying this right now.
Yeah, see? Listen, right here. Play.
Because podcast magic. I'm a sorcerer.
It's beautiful. Well, I can't even comment on it because I haven't heard it yet. But
you'll hear it after the show.
Yay.
But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of really unique stuff out there, and sometimes you'll find it in the darkest corners, but sometimes that ends up being the best stuff. And I think that's kind of become my music process. It's just in the quest for music for the show and just music to vibe to. I find things that I'm like, hey, I like that.
Yeah.
And then I go down that rabbit hole and then discover new things that I'm like, holy shit.
Really the only way that I find new music now is basically through Pandora.
Yeah. Well, see, Pandora is good too because it basically takes, like if you type in an artist, it's like, hey, you like this artist, you might like this artist.
Right.
They kind of throw some stuff in there that maybe you haven't heard.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, it's, it's kind of a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, let me branch you out to something else that's in that
definitely
genre or similar. Or
this is how I came across the new Lacuna Coil stuff.
right.
How I found out that the lead singer from As I Lay Dying got out of prison and is making music again.
Well,
this is fucking good shit, too.
Around the time we got into like stuff like Digital Daggers and like the Glitch Mob and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was fucking Pandora.
Yeah, it was just we might be
Glitch Mob, man.
The Glitch Mob is awesome.
Very good shit.
If you're not familiar, I could kind of compare them to Daft Punk a little bit, but they're so different. Like, I know they've collabed before.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Just some banging
ass. How would you even describe their music, like genre-wise?
That's actually, it's called glitch hop.
Really?
Yeah,
they have their own shit.
Is the name for it. And that's the thing. There's so many subgenres of everything now.
Yeah.
But hip hop especially.
Definitely. Jesus Christ, I'm so sick of subgenres.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Like, I remember when it was hard rock and metal and maybe like death metal.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's new metal and aggressive metal and progressive metal and butt licking metal and all this bullshit. And it's like,
I've never heard of this butt licking metal. That sounds just like all up your alley, man.
It's not really.
Surprisingly, no.
No, not for me.
It has butt licking in the title, but not my thing.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Just metal that eats ass. It sucks. I totally made that up, but
somebody's Googling it right now.
Butt metal. What is this?
Butt licking metal.
Oh, I need that.
You're gonna get a weird thing back if you search that.
Yeah. You should search that.
Search it and tell us what you find.
Yeah, send a screenshot. Or don't.
Licking butt metal. It could be be bad.
Probably some gay shit.
Yeah, chances are.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What are you into currently? What is on the Machiavel's playlist?
Right now, I like Motionless in White. Their older stuff, which they're not that old of a band anyway, but their earlier albums. Born of Osiris is a really good band. They're a really good metal band. They add a lot of like synthesizer type stuff in their music. The Browning is fucking amazing. And I feel like they're the type of band that has those fans that dress in the neon dreads and parachute pants and do the weird with the gas masks on and do the the fucking weird ass dancing shit. The
raver.
Yeah.
Raver kids.
They totally could pull some shit like that off. But and then I like a lot of A Perfect Circle. Tool's new album is fucking great. There you go. You
just got us a copyright claim.
It's over. It's over.
Just that little clip got us fucked up.
No, but Lacuna Coil, like, I keep bringing them back up because their new shit is really great. Within the Ruins, they're 3-piece. 3 instruments, guitar, bass, drum. They sound fucking amazing. They sound huge as hell.
Yeah.
And they're very technical with their guitar work and drum work. Really amazing stuff. But also, like, Ghost. You ever heard of Ghost?
Nah, but
They're a satanic band.
Matt, listen to that devil worshiping
And
music.
that's really what it is, but he used to be in one of those screaming bands, the lead singer, and he's like, I want to make devil worship music, but I want to make it beautiful. Instead of just the screaming metal, whatever.
Right.
So he started writing basically like gospel rock shit for Satan. But it's amazing. It's really good stuff. Very musically inclined. He doesn't stick with a certain sound that you're supposed to have because you believe in the dark stuff.
Because you believe in Eric Robinson.
Right. Shout out. I don't know, hip-hop wise, Hobson.
Hobson is
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, Hobson is awesome. I want to say that you kind of turned me on to Hobson.
Yeah. Well, I'd heard him on Pandora.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, man, this guy does a lot of, like, the compound style rap like Eminem does.
Yeah.
Or used to do.
Well, I know he was very much in that circle with Tech, too.
Mm-hmm. But even Tech 9, a lot of his new stuff I really like.
Yeah.
Because got burnt out on him for a while,
Yeah,
too.
I definitely got
didn't
burnt
listen
out
to
on
him
Tech
for
9.
a couple years, probably, and just felt like getting back into it. Started listening to some of the older stuff from Ever Ready. That first album me and you got was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That was another album that gave me those chills
Yeah.
when we first started listening to it. The Dirty Heads. They're kind of like a reggae-ish
I was just about
style.
to say that I thought they were like a reggae.
A really good reggae band is a Stick Figure.
We've actually used some
Yes.
Stick Figure on the
Yes.
show before. If you
And I
probably
think what
hear
I
it in
like
the
about
background.
them so much is they're a reggae band, but they don't have that lead singer who tries to sing like he's from fucking Jamaica.
Yeah.
He sings with his own, and they're from California.
I was about to say, kind of reminds me of the lead singer of 311.
A little bit, yeah. And they even have some tracks together, which are really good.
Yeah. 311 is a great band.
Very
I
good
got
band.
very into 311 for
Yes.
a while.
It took me forever to get into them, because back then, when everybody else was into them,
I was about to say, they've been around for a fucking while.
a long time. I know since middle school.
I was about to say, I was young seeing the Down video.
Yeah. I hated that fucking song. I did. I can listen to it now and enjoy
I was about
it.
to say, I love that song.
It's so weird how tastes change.
Yeah,
though.
it definitely does.
Like how do you ever go back and listen to older stuff and then kind of feel like you're back there in a situation, an old memory of some sort?
I definitely get flashbacks with certain songs for sure. Like that will take me back to certain memories.
Yeah.
That's something that's so powerful about music.
I love it.
Is that certain songs can bring about like a certain feeling of almost like deja vu,
Yeah.
or kind of take you back to that moment, whether it's good or bad. But yeah, there's a lot of songs that are like near and dear to me for that reason.
Yeah.
They remind me of something that's, was special.
I remember, when I listen to older Deftones, it takes me back to middle school, early high school days,
Yeah.
hanging out with everybody, Landon Wiley and all these fucking people. Back when the town was small,
Yeah.
we walked
I
everywhere.
was about to say, like when I think about Deftones, I think about like Rush Myers and Grayson
Yeah.
and Jason Blankenship.
Hanging out at Gatman Park.
Yeah.
Wow. That place has
Throwback.
fucking changed.
Has it?
Yes.
What is it like now?
Oh,
Is it a crackhead park?
no, like it's changed for the better.
Okay, so it's a
bigger
nice park.
playground and
Nice,
stuff.
nice.
It's pretty cool.
It's not where the hobos get together and
No.
jerk each other off.
No, it's not the gay park. You know what sucks?
What's that?
Fucking those air compressed things at the gas stations.
Yeah.
You charging me $1.75 for like 2 minutes of air, and you don't even have a gauge on there to let
You
you know
have a
how much
pressure
I'm
gauge.
putting in there.
Yeah.
But hey, they've got these new ones out. They have like a digital face on them, and you can set the PSI to whatever the fuck your tire needs to be, and then you hook it up and it cuts it off automatically when it reaches that.
That's dope.
I will pay $175 for that shit.
I was about to say, that's efficient.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm getting everything I need.
Yeah, why are we
I
not
don't
all...
have to fucking guess at this shit.
Right, why are we not all doing this?
So get your act together, gas stations.
Yeah, get the digital air pumps.
You motherfuckers.
Cheap motherfuckers.
Gay.
Gay.
Yeah.
What happened to the show, man?
We go all over the place.
Oh, we went all the way around the world and back.
Yes, we did. What we sitting at? How long we been going?
We can go as long as you want, brother. Forever.
Forever.
For life. Sweet. Well, I think that's gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a good show.
Think so?
I think so.
I bet everybody else.
I bet Cricket had a lot of shit to say that he just couldn't because he's not here. What you want to say, Cricket? Send us a comment.
He will.
He needs to.
He's probably the only one that
Other
ever
people
comments.
need to.
Yeah, really. Follow Cricket's lead and leave us a fucking comment.
Like, tell us some shit you would like us to talk about.
Yeah.
Or if you have, like, hey, you're full of shit when it comes to this. What
Yeah.
you said was wrong.
Yeah.
You idiot liar motherfucker. And then I'll be like, all right, well, then you tell me what is the truth.
Yeah.
What's the right way?
Clarify.
Yeah. School me. And if you can't, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Well, hurry up and wrap it up. Hey, I still need to eat those bootios.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to do the Elmac taste test bootios video.
They're like, they look like a Lucky Charms style cereal.
I've heard, that's what I've heard they taste like, is Lucky Charms. But we're going to do it formally on the channel. And you will see it here first on Red Monster Inc. And it will be glorious.
It better be. Those things better be good.
Yeah, because I'm sure they were not
cheap.
cereal price.
They're probably like $6 for that fucking box.
It's probably more than that. It's novelty, man.
But I'm going to open them and eat them.
It's WWE. It's the enemy.
I'm going to eat your cereal, WWE. And I'm going to shit it out.
Because that's what I think of your product. Well, fucking A, guys. Well, if you enjoy the Red Monster Inc. podcast, be sure to subscribe because we are on the road to 100. We are currently sitting at 75, and it is driving me insane.
Hey, that's one more since like 8 months ago.
Yeah, so we're officially at a quarter away, but we need you guys to get to there. So help
Just
us out.
tell people to click the button.
Yeah, just click it. That's it. That's all you got to do, and your life will be enriched.
You're not going to get billed or nothing.
Right.
It's
It's free.
nothing off your back.
But hey, if you do have $1 to spare, you can head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/redmonsterinc. Become a Patreon backer today.
And put 50 cents on there.
Put more than 50 cents on there. You keep saying 50 cents. You're undercutting us.
Hey, little money turns into big money.
Well, that's true. But still, give us $1. That's not a lot to ask.
And then we'll buy new equipment.
Even if it's like $1 and change, we'll take it.
Yeah. We'll take anything.
Not anything.
Anything.
So saith the Machiavells, not me.
Yeah.
That makes me not liable for that one.
Okay, that's good. We'll do that. I'll take
Red Monster Inc. is not responsible for that claim.
I'll take anything. Anything.
You're about to get sent a bunch of weird shit, sir.
That'll be fun.
Yep. Fuck yeah, guys. Well, it's been fun. We hope you enjoyed this show. I'm the DOJ.
And I'm Elmac.
And we will catch y'all next time.
Holla, holla. Bitch.